Today, during a beginning of the fall in the state of Maryland, it's going to be 71 degrees Fahrenheit cloudy, with the pollen going to be a red hot of very high, wind 6 miles per hour, humidity more than 80%, feels like 78 degrees, visibility 9.9 mile, UV index just 1, pressure 30-inch, and finally, dew point 63 degrees. Notice it's going to be partly sunny around 77, but just ignore the 77 degrees partly sunny because we're going to stick with 71 degrees cloudy. Now, as always, let's go over to the Doppler radar, which is going to be radar opposition. So with the radar opposition, so there's no rain, it's quiet and empty once again. So with the umbrella, there's no need, and outdoor is going to be very poor because it's going to be cloudy. We have a coastal flood, it's advisory, with the nearest rain is 118 miles away. With the wind is showing in BWI Airport with 6 miles per hour. As you can see right there. 6 miles per hour in Easton, 8 miles per hour in Salisbury and Pocomoke City. Lexington Park, 7 miles per hour, and even the rest of the 7 miles per hour in Hagerstown, Frederick, and Washington. And of course, 4 miles per hour in Cumberland. So the color, of course, we're on the blue. So it's going to be cloudy all over in the state of Maryland. Take a look, because clouds are going to be moving all over in the state of Maryland. So from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., so the clouds are going to be moving in a different directions. We don't even know what directions of the clouds, but we probably suggest that clouds are going to be moving everywhere of mixed directions, like whether it be north, south, east, and west. So we prefer southwest that the clouds are moving. So there's no rain for today. With the humidity, we are definitely showing 70% in BWI Airport in Baltimore. Easton, 63%. Salisbury, 62%. Pocomoke City, 65%. 79% in Washington. 71% in Lexington Park. Frederick, 86%. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, we do have 80s in Hagerstown, 70s, even 60s. Nearly 90% in Cumberland. So the color that we're on right now in different counties where you live, we're showing the light green, light blue, and even fully blue. So that means it's dark blue. With the visibility, we do have the gray stuff. So not only that we have gray stuff, ladies and gentlemen, but we also have a little bit on the blue in Washington and even in Washington County and even in Washington, D.C. with 7.7 mile. The green stuff that we're showing in Carroll County, even in Washington, Allegheny County, Garrett County, and Baltimore County and all that. Howard County. And of course the gray stuff. Harford County, Cecil County, Prince George County, Kent County, Talbot County, and even in Ocean City and the rest of the counties where you live. Now the numbers, of course. Baltimore, 19.90 mile. So that's nearly 20 mile. So we're gonna get some numbers, but the high number that we're showing, which is in Easton, 28.80 mile. So that's the highest number. The lowest number, of course, showing Cumberland, 5.8 mile. So all over the Maryland that we're definitely showing different colors and different numbers. So we're showing we're showing the 20s and even less than 10 mile. with the sea level pressure, we're going to get in different numbers. So we're showing with more than 30-inch. Salisbury, Lexington Park, Pocomoke City, Hagerstown and Cumberland, we're definitely showing nearly a 1 inch closer to 30-inch. With 30-inch showing in Baltimore, Frederick, and Washington. So it's showing the 30s and nearly the 30s. The color, of course, we suggest that we call it light silver yellow. Light silver yellow. With the dew point, of course. So we're on the green stuff. So we're on the 60s in Maryland. With the air quality showing the green stuff. In Baltimore, so we're mainly focused on Baltimore because that's the popular place in Baltimore. So 26 are going to be good, with the air quality poses little or no health risks. You don't have to enjoy activities since it's going to be cloudy. And also, it's really okay to open windows, unless if you're sweaty and not sweaty. So if you're sweaty, you can just open the windows. But if you're cold, you can just close the windows. Not only that we're going to be talking about the numbers of Baltimore, well, we can also do the numbers in different Maryland cities where you live. We do have the 20s, the 30s, and nearly 40s in somewhere in Maryland. With the pollen. So, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So in Maryland, we are definitely showing a red hot that are very high. So if you guys don't know about this, so we will tell you. Red hot is very high. So in Baltimore and Frederick, the highest number is 100. Nearly 100 in Hagerstown. More than 90s in Cumberland, Easton, showing the 80s in Salisbury, 91 degrees in Lexington Park, 70s in Pocomoke City. We do have a very high in Ocean City. Different counties. So with the very high showing in Allegheny County, Washington County, Howard County, Montgomery County, Baltimore City, Carroll County, Baltimore County, Harford County, Talbot, Cecil, Kent, you name it. And even with the orange showing are going to be in. Comment down below what type of county it is. So we do have an orange on the other side of Maryland. Now, ladies and gentlemen, temperatures are going to be warm. Since it's going to be fall, so later on in next months or even in November. So in November it's going to be cold, but do you think October is going to be cold? Well, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, during September, temperatures are going to be on the nearly up 70s and even with more than 70s. So the color that we're on showing are going to be green and lime green. So it's between cold and hot. So it's going to be warm. So everywhere in Maryland, so we do have some are going to be on the 70s and some are going to be nearly the 70s. So we're going to start off with more than 70s. So, and of course, as you can see here, we're going to get to cloudy and mostly cloudy breakdowns in just a moment. But first, we're going to talk about the 70s. So we do have 70s in Washington, Annapolis, Hagerstown, Bel Air, Elton, Rock Hall, and Easton. And nearly the 70s, Perryville, Frederick, Oakland, Cumberland, and finally Westminster. With the cloudy, Frederick, Cumberland, Hagerstown, Westminster, Washington, and Annapolis. Mostly cloudy, Perryville, Oakland, Bel Air, Elton, Rock Hall, and finally, Easton. So that's the breakdown. Sometimes we do the historical weather, but sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. So we're going to skip the historical weather for today. So we're on the 70s with the cloudy, so we're going to stick with the 70s. So as you can see here for today, so with the sunrise, 6:54 a.m., 7:02 p.m., which is the sunset. 12 hours, 7 minutes, of course. So tomorrow is going to be rain showers around 71 degrees. Now, as always, ladies and gentlemen, during the fall, here is the rest of the forecast. Listen carefully. So Tuesday and Wednesday will be light rain. But Tuesday with the numbers. So Tuesday is going to be 70, Wednesday 72. And then the light rain showers will be 77 degrees on Thursday. And then Friday will be partly sunny around 78 degrees, and then mostly cloudy around 76 degrees. Now, here are the breakdowns. The only partly sunny that we're going to get is on Friday. The only mostly cloudy that we're definitely going to get is on Saturday. And then the only rain showers that we're going to get is on Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday will be light rain. And of course, light rain showers, that is the only day, are going to be on Thursday. So I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, to enjoy the beginning of the fall for the first day.